Have you ever sat at the airport, your hand luggage by your side, staring at your ticket, and thinking, so this is me. Is this really the end of all I have built back home in Nigeria? It's a strange mix of feelings. On the one hand, there's excitement that they travel abroad, a new country, better opportunities, good food, good education, maybe a fresh start for your children. But on the other hand, there's fear. Fear of the unknown, leaving behind your career, your business, your reputation back home in Nigeria. You might even have been called Madam Banker, Oga Engineer, Oga CEO, but in abroad, suddenly you are just another newcomer trying to figure out life. It feels like tearing your book you have been writing for years, only to start on a blank page. But listen, starting over is not failure, it's a new chapter. And in this video, we'll walk you through practical steps to rebuild your career abroad without losing the value of who you already are. Point number 1, redefine your identity. Don't lose it. The first step is simple but powerful. Redefine your identity. Many people make the mistake of thinking, because I left Nigeria, everything I have done before does not count. It is nothing. But that's not true. Your job title might not travel with you, but your skills, your value, your mindset, the way you manage people in your small business, balancing account as a banker, or solving problems as an engineer, those are gold. They are valuable in abroad. They want people like you. I know someone who worked almost 10 years in banking sector back home in Nigeria. When they relocated, they couldn't just walk into any bank. Couldn't just walk into the same role because of new requirements. At first, they felt invincible. But instead of throwing away their experience, they reframed it. They volunteered as a finance assistant, highlighted transferable skills on the CV, and within a year, they were working again in a finance-related role, earning better money. That's the lesson. Your Nigerian career is not wasted. It is a wardrobe. The clothes may not resize you again, you have grown fatter, but they are still valuable. You can resize them. Ask yourself, what is one skill I already have that I can use anywhere in the world? Write it down. Write them down. That's where your new career story begins. I tell you. Point number 2, learn the system. Play by the rules. Abroad is like football. The game is still about scoring goals, but each league has its own referees and style. If you play by Nigeria rules, you may not get what you want. You may get into trouble. Every country has its own career system. If you want to succeed, you must learn how it works. For many professionals, you need certifications. Nurses must register with boards. Teachers need licenses. Project managers often require PMP or Prince 2, you name it. Employers abroad respect what you have done, but they want to see proof in their own format, in their own ground. They want to see your skills translate to what is already going on in their country. But don't get discouraged. You don't need to do it all at once. Many Nigerians abroad started small, volunteering, short courses, or even survival jobs, aka legbuke, while working towards professional recognition. I know a man who was a teacher back home. In the UK, he started with warehouse work. It humbled him, I tell you. But he didn't stop there. He studied, took exams, and within 2 years, he was back in the education system. Not exactly where he left off, but close and with room to grow. Don't despise small beginnings. See those entry jobs as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Point number 3, build new networks without losing old ones. Now let's talk about networks. In Nigeria, we say your network is your net worth. Abroad, it's even more true. I'll tell you. Here's the reality. In a new country, nobody knows you. Your big title back home does not speak for you here, but one introduction, one recommendation, or even just one casual conversation can open doors your CV, all those your big qualifications, your experience in Nigeria cannot open. Many Nigerians abroad isolate themselves. Work, home, church, repeat. Work, home, church, repeat, on and on. Meanwhile, opportunities are floating in community events, professional meetups, and even WhatsApp or LinkedIn group chats. For instance, I know a lady who left behind a thriving small business. She was even traveling to Dubai, doing well. She started attending community meetings and volunteering at her local church. That's where she got the encouragement and connections to restart her business in a small way. Today, by the grace of God, it's a steady income stream while she pursues further studies. And don't forget your old networks in Nigeria. They are still valuable. Some may connect you to remote opportunities or even investment ideas back home. Here's your challenge. Who in your new country can you reach out to this week? Check your phone. And equally, who back home should you keep in touch with? That balance is key. It is key. Point number 4, think beyond employment. Think entrepreneurship. Finally, let's talk entrepreneurship. Getting a white-collar job abroad can take time, I tell you, but you don't have to sit idle. Sometimes the best move is to start something small on your own. Look around. Nigerians abroad are thriving in food, fashion, tutoring, logistics, haircare, and even content creation like me. Many begin small, cooking for friends, offering tutorials for kids, sewing clothes, or selling African products. One family I know started with after-school tutoring. It was just a few hours a week, but parents loved it. Word spread, and before you knew it, it became a steady business. Entrepreneurship abroad doesn't need millions to start. Sometimes it's just spotting a gap in your community and filling it. That's all you need. Don't limit yourself. Oh, I must do 95 jobs. I must apply for this job. I must apply for that job. Ask yourself, what problem can I solve with what I already know? My experience back home in Nigeria, how can I translate it? Let's conclude. Starting over abroad is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of a new chapter, an exciting one, a new adventure. Redefine your identity. Your experience is still valuable. Learn the system. Certifications and small steps matter. Build networks. New and old connections are your bridge. Think entrepreneurship. Don't wait. Start with what you have. Yes, starting again abroad is tough. But remember, tough seasons build tough people. The resilience that carried you in Nigeria can carry you much more anywhere in the world. So let me leave you with this. What story do you want your children to tell about how you rebuilt your life abroad? Whatever the answer is, begin today. Start now, because your story is still being written. Thank you for watching. If you want more content, please subscribe, like, do all the necessary things when you see this video, because it's your help. That's what makes us do this work. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.